No, seriously, Papa, let's go, because I only got 5 hours before the shit starts. I'm taking off hair. Let's go. You know, I even read somewhere in some little magazine that's going around that you should have a wax before your first date. Like, go get yourself waxed. Like, I'm gonna go get myself waxed because I'm concerned about what the stranger thinks about what my vagina is supposed to look like based on pre-notions of what society has embedded into their little tiny fucking minds. So I get this wax. And so I get recommended to this by this girl to a lady named Reina. And Reina is a beast. And you go to her studio downtown and you walk into the room, there's the candlelight going, that soft music, incense burning, you know, and there's a sign that says, take off everything but the lights. And so I'm like, okay. And so I'm sitting on the table and I hear the door creak open. She's like, okay, darling, let's go. And let's clamp close shut like a 13-year-old. So she's like, all right, girl. She powders me like a fresh newborn. And I'm telling you, the worst thing about getting waxed, it's the wax. It smears on and it pulls all your hair down, right? Like, it's not pleasant at all, and it's hot as shit. And so she's putting the wax on, she puts that paper, rubs that paper, and rips it off, and before sound can come out of my mouth, she's tapping it. Like, okay, darling, turn over. We're gonna do the back. What? Yeah, darling, face down, ass up. That's the way we tie our shoes. So I'm on all fours praying to God that I don't see bright light in Jesus. And she does the same thing. Wax goes in, paper smooths on. Okay, what are you doing after this? So I'm done, I'm all cleaned up, and she gives me the mirror. Oh my God, what is that? Right? That's your labia, darling. Oh, guess it takes a while to snap back, right? Here to wallpaper this damn room. I'm gonna have to charge you by the square footage. Oh, wow. Joke's on her because I was paying with a coupon. I should have left. Now I love Brazilian wax. Brazilian waxes, I love them. I just do them to show off now. They're like the arch nemesis of my birth control. But really, why do we even go through all that pressure? Why do we go through all that pain, all that nonsense, right? I don't understand. much for the men, because men in the audience, do you really care?
Nope.
I'm gonna test you out. Because in my mind, men should just be grateful that they're getting any in the first place. I'm thinking as long as there's not another baby head or a penis in the way, it's prison rules on that bitch. Merry Christmas. But it's not so much for them, right? It's for us, because women, we like to feel a little bit more confident. You know, we like the way a nice, clean, manicured vagina looks and feels sometimes. It gives us that little more oomph, that energy, that excitement when we're coming home from the club in the car with our dudes or our guys, and we just like, babe, let's just try it. You know, we're doing that experimental stuff in the room, like you can see everything now. Let's just do it, put it on my face. So that's why we go for it, you know? But like I said, Chicago has some really long winters. Maybe a month goes by. Maybe 2 months goes by. Maybe you can brown rush that shit. Don't judge me! So you go on the date, you bring a date home, and you're sitting on the couch, and he's just loving up on you, and kissing you, and getting it right here, that makes you so hot, right? Oh God, that's amazing. And he's kissing you right here, and he's just making you feel all nice and lovely, and then in the back of your mind, you're thinking, top button. You're so distracted by the fact that you can literally like blow all this shit out right now. So you let him in, automatically regretting it, right? Automatically regretting it, and your eyes closed so shut so you don't catch the glimpse of disgust on his face. Like of shock and awe, like, oh my God, this girl just went totally foreigner on me. Right? So you let him in, just like regretting it, and you spill out all these excuses, like, I'm so sorry, I wish I had a really long time, and I'm really like, I've been super busy. You know? I'm really not supposed to shake on her because my skin is like really sensitive. And I just almost was trying to think it's in a fucking box that I can't find. I think it was under that Italian place. Oh my God, you found my Cleopatra. Yes, that man found his way through the juke that is your vagina. Hey, what's up? The man is in shock. Damn! It's in the back too. And all of a sudden, that happy, free-loving, going hippie is gone. The room gets dark. And an Angela Davis righteousness ensues, and there's no coming back from that woman. What you mean it's in the back too? You ain't never seen ass hair before? That's just natural. That's what a real woman's supposed to look like. Oh, I know what you want. I know what you need. You want porn pussy. Every pussy. Well, I suggest you go find yourself a white woman. And a wet eye. Oh, seriously, guys, that hurts. You know, you can't come back from that. So, real talk, I spent a lot of fucking money removing hair. You know, I spent thousands of dollars that I didn't even know I had on this notion, this concept that the less hair that I have down there, the more natural I am, the more desirable I'm supposed to be, right? Isn't this stupid? It's ridiculous because you can't leave me alone at 2 o'clock in the morning with my cell phone and a TV for fear that I might order every gel, cream, razor, laser, sandblasting papers, acting on TV. I said yes to the no-no twice. I'm broke. It's like 65,000 payments of $99.99. I got an Apple lady sitting in the back of my household cleaning supplies. You guys know what an Apple lady is? Yeah. It's a little motor, right? And on top of the motor, attached to this wheel, is a million tweezer heads, right? So yeah, you put it across your legs. It takes off hair, and skin, and muscle fiber, and my fucking rodilla, and over toe. It's painful. It's the worst thing. Evilness is science created this thing. If ever I wanted to extract confidential information from like an Al-Qaeda member or a double agent, I would strap their hairy ass to this chair. And I would take an epilate to their ball sack. It would have been Hadi Osama like 20 years ago. But, you know, what does mom say? Pain is beauty, beauty is pain. It hurts to be beautiful, right? Well, if that's the case, I must look like fucking Beyonce. I forgot to tell you guys I have arthritis. It's a really bad stripper pole accident. I gotta go ice this thing. I'll be right back. Is it worse that you're having sex on her period, or is it worse that you have sex after she hasn't shaved for like 3 months?
No, I love her either way.
Oh, that never happens.
I think when we first started, it was more like, let's do it on the table, let's do it on here, let's do it on there. Now it's like, all right, let's get in the bed.
The difference was she was letting me put in her butt.
How much is too much hair? Is there such thing as too much hair for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be no hair.
Yeah.
Too much? I mean, it would have to be a lot for it to be too much.
It
It'd
is
have to-
Erica Badu downstairs.
That's too much.
Like me, I don't really like hair.
No.
Like me, like a nice patch maybe, like, you know. But if it's real bushy, no.
What if it's like rainforest? You have to like machete your way through the jungle kind of thing.
I will
But she's got a pretty face.
I will
Some
actually
real
pass.
nice titties.
I will actually pass.
You say you would, but like
I will actually pass, yeah.
Listen, sometimes people have things in their life that's what they do. You know, I can't tell somebody, hey, you gotta shave all your hair.
She's nice and clean. It's just
Orangutan.
she's on her period, so it's
Okay, dude.
when did you?
You just tell the whole fucking world.
I think the whole fetishizing of hairlessness is something that's kind of promulgated by
By society
By
and
society.
social media, right? Are you
Yeah.
haunted by porn pussy, my dear?
I'm Puerto Rican. I have the anti-Hitler. It doesn't grow here. It grows here.
Right, so when he goes down and I'm a little bit, kind of woofing, he feels more manly.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't had sex with a woman since '93.
Yeah.
So, from what I can remember, it didn't bother me. The
Okay.
whole hair thing.
How much is too much booty hair?
Oh, not so much.
Here's the thing. Point me to the spot. Give me a spoon and I'll eat it.
You just put your dick on me a minute ago.
I put my nuts on you. I don't have a dick.
Do you masturbate often or rarely?
I don't know, a few times a week.
Monday through Friday.
What about the weekend?
Forget it. I got girls.
Do you masturbate a lot?
Honestly, not really, but you know, I do dabble, I guess.
You dabble in the art of masturbation.
I guess.
Even though I'm married, I still masturbate.
First of all, I'm not okay with masturbating, but when the opportunity is not there, then yes, it's the only outlet.
In a day, the most I've done was 6.
Probably up to 3 or 4 times a day before you just start shooting blanks.
It's like a dry heat.
Nutteridge.
Just like
It's just powder.
There was one time where the feeling was amazing, but there was no evidence of my
Did you pass out?
completion. No, I didn't pass out. Just shudder in the darkness.
In the corner.
In a corner over a toilet or a hole, whatever it is.
What's the craziest place you ever masturbated in?
On a plane.
Hotel.
Probably at work.
a fishing vessel
A fishing vessel?
Yeah.
Was it like the SS Minnow?
on the high
looking-
seas.
Well, you were just full of semen.
It was to combat seasickness.
My car.
Your car? What were you doing in your car? Were you just waiting?
Trying
were
to
you
get
in
a
traffic?
blowjob from a prostitute.
Do you masturbate to music at all?
I just put on porn.
You put on porn?
Yeah.
What kind of porn you like?
I like all kinds, actually.
All kinds of porn?
YouTube, I got Spankwire, I got YouPorn, I got
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
I don't mess with anything else.
shit, I got RedTube, I got all of them. I got Google.
Google too.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
Google Images.
Most men, they don't masturbate just for themselves. They masturbate for other women, right? Do you
Really?
agree or not?
What's the fastest time that you've ever?
Fastest a minute or less. Dead ass.
minute or
Dead
less?
ass. I bet I can get 6 strokes and bust one.
You were waiting for a blowjob from a prostitute, couldn't handle the anxiety, and had to nut
No,
beforehand.
actually, she wasn't doing a good job, so I had to do it myself.
Lights out, you think about the person who gave it to you the best,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it was fireworks after that.
Put the porn on. I got a projector. I got a blank white wall. I blast it on the wall. I put my headphones on so it's right in my ears and I can hear every detail. And I just naked on the couch, just balls naked on the couch, ready to go with a trash can and a napkin right here to my back. That's the perfect setting.
So as you can see, people don't know shit. They know what they like and they like what they like, right? Yeah. What's up, Lugo? What happens? No, I really do have arthritis. That wasn't a joke. I have arthritis, and it's really hard to deal with as a young person because it's wreaking havoc on my sex life. Woo! You know, I still ride, but for like 10 minutes and then I tap out. You guys hate that shit. Switch! Man, my quads are on fire. Switch! I've been trying to find a way to achieve a climax without the ER bill. I've been doing some research, and what I found was that these Swedish doctors have taken ultrasound technology, and during intercourse they have found different physiological evidence that the G-spot isn't really just the G-spot, it is the whole clitoris entirely. So like the clitoris is not just what you see on the top, you know, the bonita on the top. It's not just that, guys, it's a whole interwebbing of stuff, you know? Attached to that are long stems that just kind of rest on the top of your legs. So when girls start throwing up gang signs with their toes and stuff, that's what's happening there. So there's these long legs that sit right on top of our legs. And then there's two long arms that wrap around the vagina, and when everything's stimulated and filled with blood, and it really, you know, it's right, it gives the vagina a nice big squeeze. And that's how an orgasm happens, right? That's how it works. Isn't that fascinating? I also find it interesting that the clitoris actually looks, you know, it's got a head and arms and legs. It looks like a little man. Isn't it fascinating that even if I'm alone masturbating by myself, I still have to get the approval of a little man that lives inside my body? Get out, but whatever. And it's also interesting that the clitoris is where we always thought the G-spot was, right? About 3 inches in, belly side up. So what does that mean, guys? If the G-spot's only 3 inches in, 4-inch dick is still good dick. That's right! Right? Don't knock the small cock, ladies. That's a champ right there. That is more, that's an inch more than you need. 4-inch dick is a surplus. And have you ever gone down? Have you ever done a blowjob on a small dick? It's amazing! It makes you feel like a champion because before your mouth is open all the way. You're already there. You ever take the extra step on a staircase that you didn't have to? Like, oh, shit. It's amazing. I'm still speaking clearly. Apparently they don't like it when you look at them. Stop acting like we haven't been practicing since you were little girls. We all went to that one slumber party in my house where we all practiced on something. That's right. Right? This girl's going crazy. She's like, I have a banana! So one grabbed the banana, another girl grabbed the hot dog, the popsicle, the slug, grabbed the cucumber. And we all pretended like we didn't have this gag reflex, like, we always went out. You know? But we took pride in it. We took pride in it because it pleasures us knowing that we can take the most spiritual of men. We love it. We gotta own it. You know? We need to really like just let it out. So you're great head. Let me get those house lights up. That's right. House lights up. I want to hear everybody in this audience say it right now. I get great head. I get great head. I don't hear you guys. I hear guys. Now, I'm not knocking you guys. I totally give you props, great enthusiasm. In the last 5-10 years, you guys have been going in head first, all puns intended. But what fruit were you practicing on? I know you guys did some crazy shit with fruit growing up, but like, what fruit were you practicing on for me? Right? Because, again, I'm not knocking you guys, but there's just a few things like, motor voting only works on newborns and drunks. Seriously, like this action right here? It does nothing for me, man. Where did you fucking find that? What anime porn site were you watching? Like, you found a woman actually enjoying this shit. No, and please, for the love of God, don't go down on my vagina like it was your favorite bowl of cereal. First, when a penis takes a hard turn to the left. Now guys, trust me, I know you just gotta work with what God gave you, you know. But if your penis takes a hard turn in any direction, it is your responsibility, nay, your duty, no, your right, to come up with a move that doesn't kill my arthritis. Because me doing this, like... Jackhammer style penis slaps. I get it. You can hit shit with your cock. You ever been slapped in the face with a B-cup titty? Don't do that shit for more than 30 seconds, okay? It makes my pussy frown. Weepy. My pussy did not just fart, okay? I'm trying to eject air that was injected there by you. Grow up. Stop laughing at me. Giving head for 15 minutes, then he comes after fucking for 2. I take pride in what I do, okay? I give great head, all right? Yeah. It is a craft. Respect the craft. Just last week, I had to file a workman's comp claim for a blowjob that still left my jaw